Mammals. Warm-blooded and covered in fur or hair, mammals stand apart from other animals because they nurse their young with milk, a trait shared by every species in this group. Most mammals give birth to live young rather than laying eggs. From tiny bats to whales stretching over 90 feet long, this group covers an enormous range of size and lifestyle. Birds. Feathers are the one feature that belongs exclusively to birds, setting them apart from every other animal on the planet. Most species have adapted for flight, with hollow, lightweight bones and powerful chest muscles that allow them to lift off the ground and travel astonishing distances. Not all birds fly, however, since ostriches and penguins have traded the sky for speed on land or skill in water. Nearly all birds lay hard-shelled eggs, and many display complex behaviors like migration, where entire flocks travel thousands of miles between seasons to follow food and favorable weather. Reptiles. This group includes snakes, lizards, turtles, and crocodiles, each adapted to very different habitats despite sharing this cold-blooded trait. Covered in dry, scaly skin, reptiles rely on their environment to regulate their body temperature, often basking in the sun to warm up before becoming active. Most reptiles lay eggs with a leathery shell. Amphibians. Living a kind of double life, amphibians typically begin as aquatic creatures before transforming into land-dwelling adults, a process most visible in frogs as they grow from swimming tadpoles into hopping adults. Their skin stays thin and moist, allowing them to absorb oxygen directly from their surroundings, but that same feature makes them extremely sensitive to pollution and changes in their environment. Salamanders, toads, and frogs all fall under this category, and most return to water to lay their eggs, even after adapting to life on land. Fish. Spending their entire lives underwater, fish breathe through gills that extract oxygen directly from the water around them rather than from air. Their bodies are built for swimming, with fins for steering and often a streamlined shape that reduces drag as they move through water. This group ranges from tiny freshwater minnows to massive ocean predators like sharks, which have existed in some form for hundreds of millions of years. Most fish lay eggs in large numbers, releasing them into the water, where fertilization often happens outside the body entirely. Insects. Making up the largest group of animals on Earth by a wide margin, insects are identified by their 6 legs, 3 main body segments, and a hard exoskeleton instead of an internal skeleton. Ants, beetles, butterflies, and bees all belong to this category, and together they play essential roles in pollination, decomposition, and the broader food chain. Many insects undergo a dramatic transformation during their life cycle, like a caterpillar becoming a butterfly.
Arachnids.
Spiders, scorpions, ticks, and mites all belong to this group, easily identified by their 8 legs and 2 main body sections, rather than the 3 seen in insects. Most arachnids are predators, relying on venom, webs, or sheer speed to capture prey much smaller than themselves. Though many people fear them, the vast majority of arachnid species pose no threat to humans. Crustaceans. Mostly living in water, crustaceans like crabs, lobsters, and shrimp are covered in a hard outer shell that protects their soft bodies underneath. Most species breathe through gills, though a few, like certain land crabs, have adapted to survive outside water for extended periods. Their jointed legs and claws make them skilled at both movement and defense, whether scuttling across the ocean floor or burrowing into sand. Mollusks. This group includes an unusually wide range of body types, from snails and clams to octopuses and squid, all sharing a soft body that often relies on a hard shell for protection. Some mollusks, like octopuses, have abandoned the shell entirely in favor of incredible flexibility and intelligence, allowing them to squeeze through impossibly small spaces and solve complex problems. Echinoderms. Found exclusively in ocean environments, echinoderms like starfish, sea urchins, and sand dollars are known for their unique 5-point radial symmetry, a body plan rarely seen elsewhere in the animal kingdom.
Many species in this group have a remarkable ability to regenerate lost body parts, with some starfish capable of regrowing an entire arm if it happens to be lost to a predator. Slow-moving and often overlooked, echinoderms play an important role in maintaining the balance of coral reefs and coastal ecosystems.